Hi, welcome. Today we're going to cover some movements, especially if you're my aging surfer, that are going to help you. Now there's a ton of information out there. You can easily Google it. What I pride myself on in my coaching series is being able to put this together for an effective plan. So we're going to go over some of my favorite movements that I use in the coaching series. Robin's here to help me. She's going to start off with a rear delt pull. Now you can use any type of banding, but I love jump stretch bands. I have this one and I actually cut it in half to decrease a little intensity. So Robin's going to give me a 3/4 view here, chest out, shoulders down. She's going to pull and separate the band so that she feels her shoulder blades draw together. Now, many people can do this movement, but they'll forget that last little pinch in the shoulder blades. As a general rule, chest out, shoulders down, pinch the shoulder blades, and you shouldn't feel it up in your neck. When you paddle extended periods of time, you're going to pull into your neck. We want to reinforce that strength, the strength in the shoulder blades. For the next movement on this series, we're going to go over mobility work. One of the big issues with surfing is posture. If we can't keep those shoulders in a nice position, chest out and shoulders down, it's going to impact your paddle power. So to improve your paddle power, work on opening up the chest or the pecs and pec minor, and Robin's going to show us one of our favorite stretches for this. The arm is extended out to her side, and from here she's going to peel herself away from the floor. Now, as with all stretches or mobility work, you want low intensity and some duration. So give it some time to loosen up the chest and the front delt. So a lot of people are going to hate me for this one, but the burpee does transfer powerfully to surfing because it is explosive power from that lying down position. Now, one thing I'll talk about doing these movements is for power as opposed for muscular endurance. Most people struggle with this because they lack upper body strength, core stability, and power in the legs. All right, so Robin's going to squat down, hands down, extend out, push up, pop up to our feet, and jump up explosively. Now she's going to do a few. My pet peeve is not really working on that vertical jump. Remember, this can be a very powerful benefit for the legs as well as the whole body. So use it. I'd rather you jump hard and then rest in between your sets. All right, we're going to work into the single leg Bulgarian. Now we use this a lot to supplement leg work for a lot of my athletes, but it's great for surfers because it works balancing on one leg, obviously balancing on a board, and then opens up those stubborn hip flexors by having that leg extended behind you. As a side note, if you feel really tight and you can't hit the position that Robin's showing here, you can bring the height of the block down lower. It doesn't have to be that high. From here, Robin's descending down, keeping her weight evenly displaced through her foot, a little bit to the outer foot to keep the knee from rolling in, and she's keeping her knee over her ankle. If it moves forward a little bit, usually past the ball of the foot, that's a deal breaker. We want to make sure we're driving through the back of the heel, mid-foot at the most. For the last thing we're going to cover today, we're going to work into another stretch. In yoga, they call this skanda. Robin has this in our coaching series on a couple of our yoga sequences. And the beauty of this is the adductors, the muscles of the inner thigh, get really tight from sitting on the board. And so by keeping those loose, it also protects and keeps your back healthy. Again, with all of our stretches, low intensity, give it time so that those muscles loosen up for you. So thanks for joining me today. I gave you some ideas. Go out, execute those 2 or 3 times through. My partner here and I, we're going to go play and catch some waves.